Hi y'all, good morning. Today is the 8th of May. Oh my goodness. How are you guys doing? How was your weekend? Let me know. My weekend, it was cool. It was cool. Besides being frustrated, like I don't even try to stick on that. I know how I felt, but life goes on. Like I don't let that hold me back, even though, I may not have washed up in a couple days. I may not have cooked in a couple days. I may not have done dishes in a couple days. I will say the things that I'm consistent with is washing my face, brushing my teeth, and getting laundry done. So those are things that I did get done, or I take care of myself that way every single day. And I did laundry this week, and laundry is a must, right? Um, but yeah, y'all, as I mentioned in my previous video, that what did I mention in my previous video? What my train of thought, y'all, like stuff be slipping my mind. Oh, there was something I wanted to say. Obviously, my hair is not done. I have it like y'all. You guys know I had cut my hair off for the second time, went completely bald again, but now I'm able to put my all of my hair into a ponytail. My son's like, just a snub. He's like, he said that's a ponytail. I'm like, yeah, Gemma. It's like you guys can't even see it. Hold on, you see that? I'm like, I could put it in a ponytail. He's like, that's not a ponytail, Bob. That's a snub. What there was, oh yeah. So Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I spent like $110 just on subs, okay? But you figure that's over the course of my train of thought is like Candace. That's a course of 3 days. That was your meals from breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And it's healthy. It's healthy. You can't beat that. But it just goes to show, like, yes, money can go. We had the money in our food out category, which is good. But even if it wasn't, like, I haven't eaten out at crustaceans in forever. But you figure if I go out to crustaceans one time, that's just for dinner, that's $100 right there. So me spending $110 in that food is breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and that's for 3 days. I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with that. And you figure if I were to have gone to like Wendy's, Burger King, like that stuff is not gonna fill me. The subs there, I think it was like $8 per one, and it's a nice amount. But anyways, I'm not here to justify my spending. I'm just sharing with you guys, okay? So today is a new day. How am I feeling? I'm feeling good. Your girl's about to go to work today. Um, I'm gonna do my best customer service, y'all. Like, let me tell you about my last call on Friday. My last call on Friday almost lasted 2 hours. Within like 50 minutes of the first call with this customer, I made a mistake and hung up on him. I wanted to call him back, but another call came in, so I had to service that one, and then I had called him back. It was like another rep had got him transferred over to me, and the task at hand, it wasn't. I had to reach out to our, what is it called? It's like a department where they're not supervisors, but they're specialized, right? Like if you have a question, they should help you. Anyways, this person, it was like, there's nothing, I don't know. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll call the escalation line, see if escalation knows. Escalation is like, call another department. Anyways, let me down to the end of it, okay? Down to the end of it, I let the customer know. I'm like, hey, we can't change what you're looking to change, okay? You're gonna have to apply for a new account. And then he brought up a good question. He said, well, if I have this document, would you guys accept it? I said, let me reach out to that department and see if they will accept it. So I try to reach out to that department. I call a department. They say that's not my department. They got me over to another department. So it was just like a lot of bouncing around. But at the end of it all, I got in touch with a representative in the right department, and he was like, "Yeah, I can definitely assist. We can accept that document." I was like, "Man, what was it? 40 and 50 minutes." So you figure it was like an hour and a half. I say 2 hours because it felt like forever. But combine those two calls, one for me hanging up on them, and I take responsibility. I'm gonna call you back. And he was like, "I'm happy that you called me back." I said, "Of course, we already spent 45 minutes together. We're gonna get to the bottom of this." Um, so that's what I mean. Like my customer service, I go in depth. I want to learn, for one, stats. I don't care about stats. Bonusing every month, I don't care about that. I want to make sure that my customers are taken care of. That's my whole thing with any job, right? I feel like you do good customer service, everything else falls in line. Sometimes it may hurt your stats, but there are certain calls where you have to give your all on. And I give my all on all calls. Don't get me wrong, but there are instances where you just can't pass the baton because somebody else doesn't know, and it's just gonna be a repeat for the caller. You know what I mean? And that is so annoying, so very annoying. So yeah, but I felt really accomplished, and I told the customer, I'm like, you know what? I appreciate you hanging in there with me for almost 2 hours. We are getting you in touch with the right department, and it's basically the same department that transferred him in the first place to me. Anyways, y'all, it's just like nobody's on the same page, but I'm adamant about helping people. That's my whole thing. I'm adamant about helping people. So yeah, that was my day on Friday, but I felt very, very good. Like when I help somebody, I feel very, very good. So let me do some updates. So, the issue with yesterday, not issue, but when I seen that person just like lying there, they were like behind a pole in the grass, and like I don't know how long this person would have been there for, y'all. I have no idea. But one thing for me, you don't know what's going on. And on top of that, that couple that got out, I understand, but you're touching him and then the girl touched his phone. A lot of these things is like you come in contact with the wrong substance and you can get knocked out yourself. You know what I mean? Like if it's laced with like, a certain drug. Like when the police came, they put on their gloves automatically. And they said that they seen white powder. So that's why they automatically, did a Narcan. And then the person started coming back. But I asked him, I said, "Do you need me here for anything else?" Once I seen that the person was coming back, I said, "Do you need me here for anything else?" The lady, I thought she ran him over. I'm like, because, nobody stopped. As I mentioned, I don't know how long this person was there, but it's not like something you automatically drive past and be like, "Oh, there's a person." I'm very vigilant, My son thinks I'm like nosy, but no, I like to be aware of my surroundings. And let alone, I could have just went past the intersection and then kept going. But, you turn, you look, something seems out of place. Like, my whole thing is, if I have an issue, just like with my apartment issue, right? If I see something, I'm going to say something, And sometimes I feel like you're being penalized for it. Like, this person thought I ran this kid over or hit them. I'm like, he's behind a pole. How in the earth did I run him over? He's past the curb, behind a pole, in the grass. Like, what is you talking about? But whatever, And there were so many people that went past. Let me tell you something. In my past, right, being in a domestic violence, you know how many times I would have wished somebody not step in, but just gave a call to police. Just give a call to police. Let the police do their job. Give me a fighting chance. You know what I mean? And that's where my whole thinking is. I am not going to intervene. I am not going to get myself in a situation where I'm going to get hurt for trying to help somebody else out. No, that's not my job. As a citizen, If I see something, I say something. I'm gonna call the authorities, let them do what they need to do, you know. But that's like my train of thought. Like, so many things that people just let go. Like, you know, like these people driving past. Even when I had pulled over, cars just went by slowly. You know, they looking like, oh, should I stop? What should I do? Now, did they call the police? Who knows? I don't know. I know I called the police. Um, and I'm the only one who stopped. You know what I mean? People didn't start stopping or slowing down until they see me, because I didn't park because I was on the second lane. I was on the second lane. So this is how vigilant I am. I'm on the second lane. The person is, no, you got the second lane, this lane, and then you have like the sidewalk, then there's like the light pole, and then grass, right? And the person was behind the pole and the grass. But like I pulled over and then I had to reverse because, you know, I don't want my car to be in the middle of the street. But yeah, y'all, it was just like people just go right past. People don't like to be involved. I get that. But I hope I wasn't the after they see me and whoever this person was, that they attempted to call 911 versus just being like, Now, if I see somebody on their phone already, you know, if I go past an accident, I'm like, okay, they're already taken care of. You know what I mean? Cops are on their way. I'm not going to just pull over. But for this situation, nobody has stopped, nothing. Nobody, it's not like a busy intersection either, you know? So, but sure enough, as I pulled over, that's when you see all these cars going past. Oh my goodness. But yeah, y'all, it's just like, see something, say something. And like I said, somebody asked me, she's like, they were like, why don't you just say the insect's name? For one, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Now, I personally do not believe the apartment issue is my problem. I haven't seen any more, but I'm not checking every single spot, right? If I see something, I say something. Like I told you guys before, I feel like I'm being penalized for saying something. Um, but I'll update you guys on that. Manager comes in today. Um, what did I want to say? Oh, they was like, why don't you just say what it is? Can you not say that on YouTube? No, I can. But my son has given my information, my YouTube channel, to his school friends, right? I find it very embarrassing. So I'm not gonna just put it out there, because even if these kids don't watch my videos, if I put that somewhere, or if I'm readily talking about that, if I put that in like my thumbnail, oh, I got this, then they're gonna be like, wait, Ja, you're nasty. You know what I mean? It's just like, for me, that's how I think about it. It's just like, wait, you got this? Wait, you know what I mean? And I know personally that it may not even be your fault, but the mindset, right? The mindset is there. The way you think of somebody is there. And, you know, it's just like when you see a bigger person like myself, they're like, why can't you take care of yourself? Why don't you exercise? But they don't think about, wait, why is the person big in the first place? They don't think about mental issues or anything like that. So it's just like, I don't, my channel, there's things that I can put in my thumbnails, all of this stuff to make people come and watch me. I'm not that channel, you know. I share, when I share something, even if I don't say it outright, y'all know what I'm talking about. And that's all that matters. I'm not worried about new people coming on, subscribing to my channel, getting views. That's not me. But my whole thing was, I'm not going to readily say what this is, because it's embarrassing. And plus, I don't know who's watching. And, you know, my son is in school. I don't know who of his friends really watch. So, yeah, y'all. But today's a new day, a new week. I have some updates. So, I have Progressive. So I went back with Progressive after being with like MetLife. MetLife changed into Farmers. I was with them for a couple years, but prior to that, I was with Progressive, and Progressive was, increased my insurance. After how long I've been with y'all? More than what? At that point, probably what? I don't even know, years. Anyways, um, I went onto the Progressive app or the Snapshot app through Progressive. So Snapshot is, it used to be like a device you could put into your diagnostic part of the car. It's like a little plug-in. But this time they only just wanted you to have the app on your phone, and that was it. So anyways, I've been tracking it, and I like to check it every day, see where I'm at. So anyways, I'm at a B plus. And today when I went onto the app, it was like, oh, you no longer have to have the app. It's been recorded. We're no longer tracking your driving habits. So I went onto the website, and your girl's gonna be saving 80 something dollars, y'all. 80 something dollars. So for 6 months. Now, this is not including my son getting his license, but this is gonna be good because once he gets his license, we'll see how much it goes up by, and then I can make him responsible for that. We'll see. We'll see. But I'm saving 80 something dollars through my period, which is 6 months. Okay. I think that's awesome. So for 6 months for two cars with collision, full coverage with collision will be $579. And what I'm gonna do, I have it scheduled to go on my Bilt credit card as of the first of the month. So yeah, I put that as of the first of the month. Um, so that's cool. Oh, another thing is I did finally get my personal property tax bill in the mail. Of course, they split it up between June, and December. So June's bill would be $211. So I know that. So right there, that's money, right? That's like $800. Um, so yeah, that's that. Just letting you guys know. What other things I wanted to tell you guys about? Oh, so anyways, yesterday, James came downstairs. She's like, "Oh man, my watch." He got an Apple Watch. If you guys remember, when he was working, when he turned 14. Now he's 16, about to be 17. So he had this watch for like almost 3 years. Let's say 2.5 years. And he does really good with it. But anyways, he's like, yeah. He was like, yeah, the glue is no longer adhesive. I said, what? So yeah, the glue is no longer adhesive. I'm just gonna have to see about if I can glue it back. And I'm like, oh, okay. So anyways, I was like, wait, what? Like, so for me, sometimes, when I'm feeling the way I'm feeling, I hear, but I don't calculate, where it goes in one ear and out the other for me, especially how I'm feeling. So anyways, I was like, wait, show me what you talking about. So he showed me. He comes downstairs, and it's just like, now I don't know if Gorilla Glue would help, but anyways, like the screen is like detached. The only way that the screen is really intact is because one side the glue still is there, but with these phones or anything, there's like I'm not gonna say tape, but a connector. And yeah, y'all, I mean, it works just fine, but it's just like not connected. So anyways, I'm like, to myself, I'm like, you want a new watch? He was like, I'm like, I don't mind. So I had him look on the watches, and he got an Apple Watch Series 8, 44 millimeter, whatever. So yeah, that's what I got him yesterday, and I paid outright for that, y'all. I was like, I don't want my bill to go up by 20 something dollars per month. So I was like, let me pay that outright. That's just another, like, for me, that's like another graduation gift for him. But I was like, John Mez, no more gifts. He's like, Mom, I didn't ask for this. He's like, why every single time you give me something and it's big, and you're like, I'm not gonna do nothing now. He's like, I don't ask for anything. He said, I didn't ask for this. And I'm like, I know, James, but I'm just letting you know. But no, he doesn't ask for anything, so it's nice to just give him. And for me, I'm just like, he's getting to that point. He's about to be graduating. He's going to be, on his fitness game. Once he gets his license, he's going to be going to the gym and stuff. I just want him to have everything he needs. And I mean, a watch is not needed, but he really uses that every single day. So for me, it's just like, even when he was growing up, I'm like, I'm not gonna buy you something just to buy you something. I want to make sure that money I spend is really gonna be worth it, and it is worth it for. Um, wait, that sun. Oh my goodness, yeah, that sun is crazy. Um, so yeah, y'all, I just wanted to update you on a couple of things. So I got a watch for Jamez, paid outright for it, 500 and something. I was thinking about getting myself a Samsung watch. So on Xfinity Mobile, they now have an option to purchase the Samsung Galaxy 5. Like, for the longest, they only had Apple watches available. That's it. Now, when I went on through the app to look for Jamez, it was like Samsung. I'm like, wait, they have Samsung watches? So I don't know, y'all. Um, for me, I'm emotional. So like when I'm emotional, I don't mind spending money. It's not like I'm going out there just to spend money, but like I don't. That's like a point in time where I don't mind spending money, and that's where I feel like mine is kind of like emotional because I'm just like I don't care. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, 100, 500 here, I don't care. I got it. Versus me being like mindful of my spending, if that makes sense. So yeah, y'all. Just wanted to update y'all. Have a wonderful week. Um, I don't know when I will come back. I really want to get my hair done. I was looking. Let me tell you, I was looking online last night about hair, and I'm like, a lot of these places want $400 to $500 for stuff I do by myself for free. I'm like, Candace, no, we ain't gonna go that route. You ain't feeling that bad that you want to spend $500 for somebody to do your hair. And I know I just said that, I'm in that mindset where I'm like, I don't care. Let me get it done. Let me pay this. I don't mind spending the money, but no, something like hair, unless it's like a washing set and you're cutting my ends, which I probably need to get that done, to be honest, just so that my hair is good before I braid it up. You know what? I may do that. I may find a shop um that will do that for me, cut my ends, wash and set it before I put it in braids. That would be a nice little thing for myself, right? I'm gonna look into that. But yeah, y'all. All right, I'm gonna talk to you guys soon. Bye.